Yeah, I just muted the stream so that I don't get to hear this weird, like, delayed echo.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hey, I'm Mitchell and I'm joining Susumu today.
Yep. I don't know if my other friends will be joining, but we've got the two of us and that's enough to play espionage, so...
Yeah. I like espionage. If we get a third person, then we're gonna play my favorite, which is Quick Flash.
Quick Flash 2 is in the same pack, so... We're gonna get started in a few seconds here. I'm gonna open the room and then bring it up on the screen. Alright, it's already loaded.
Okay, and voice text post the code when you get it.
The audience is on, so...
Reminder to all agents.
Okay.
The company picnic is this Friday. The time and location details are encrypted into algorithms piggybacking on spam emails from a server promoting hair loss therapy. We still need sporks.
And there's the code in the voice text channel.
Okay.
Be leaving.
3, 2, 1.
Alright.
All of the surveillance we do here at the government gets collected in this computer, and when I say all of it, I mean
It's such a shame
all
that I
of it.
can't
Even
hear the
that total
host's
disaster when you try
voice,
to cut
because
open a
these are some
mango.
pretty funny
Usually
things.
we upload it straight to government YouTube, but today we're going to use it to
Government
play
YouTube.
espionage. Now let's administer some fun. Let's start with you. Oh, this is going to be good.
Wine corks.
What percentage of people are terrible at removing wine corks in one piece? Think carefully. You want to be as close as possible to the actual
probably a
percentage
lot.
to get the most points. We have an answer.
Yeah.
77%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower?
Oh, it's just a little lower. Just a little.
Lower it is. And the correct answer is...
What?
13%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you.
Yeah, fucking lawyers.
And guess
Bullshit!
what? You get points for saying lower.
Y'all have answered that you aren't. You're lying.
Who's next?
Be leaving.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday.
Public speaking.
What percentage of people have delivered speeches in front of more than 100 people?
I know that some schools have you do that, but
Yeah, I'm okay. Just swallowed an ice
35%.
cube wrong.
What do you think?
That's a little lower.
Going with lower. And Surveil says
Oh!
55%. Wow, that's a lot of people envisioning others in
yeah,
their
like I
underwear.
said, some schools have you do that, so I wouldn't be surprised, you know.
Hey, you got some points.
And since you were wrong, let's
Yeah.
keep moving.
I gotta step up my game.
Okay, who's up next?
I mean, we've all got a quarter of
We've
that
collected
as
data
spent.
about everything, even this.
Yeah.
So,
Tap water.
what I mean.
Yeah.
What percentage of people drink water straight from the tap when at home?
Straight from the tap when at home.
13%.
Sometimes
Okay,
have like a
higher
filter
or
on
lower?
their tap, right? So
Yeah. But I think this means like without even getting a glass.
You're
so.
saying higher. Now let's get to the right answer.
I mean, I've been desperate at
56%.
times.
More importantly, how many people put their mouths on the tap when they drink it?
That's not something I
Well
want to
done.
think about.
You get points.
Okay.
Next up.
Be leaving.
This one is for the true artiste. What percentage of men manscape their body hair?
I don't think I want to know.
What a question to ask two women.
24%. What do you think?
Yeah.
Going with higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 60%. I mean, I wouldn't shave the dolphin into my chest hair. Well done.
Nice. You got
get points.
something of something.
Hey, I got one. I'm happy now.
Let's see who's in the lead after round 1.
Believe it.
Can you keep that lead after round 2? Time to find out.
I don't drink water. I only drink tea.
I
First up.
drink tea, cola, sparkling
All right,
apple
Surveillance
juice.
Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people use cotton swabs to clean out their ears pretty much every day?
Well, you don't really need to do it every day.
Yeah. I don't think it's a good idea to do it
24%.
every day.
In round 2, you can now guess much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 50% or more. If you're
I like
right,
tea.
you'll earn
I
double the
can't
money.
help
If not,
it.
It actually, can he say that? I don't know.
I give him permission to say it.
Alright. Alright.
Believe it.
Please
Gotcha.
be lower,
Lower.
I guess.
And the correct
Yeah, it's
answer
not
is
healthy for you to do
Oh yeah,
it.
Q-tips are originally called baby gates.
33%. Once a week is enough for me. I don't enjoy seeing what's in there.
Ah, it was a little higher, okay.
Ah.
And that ain't right. You'll get them next time. Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
I'm going to search for...
Women's shoes.
This is awkward without
What percentage of women own pairs of shoes they love but don't wear because they are uncomfortable?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, I think this is...
Sadly, I think this is high.
69%. Okay, higher or lower?
It's a little lower.
The vote is lower. Okay, right answer
Nice
is
shoes are expensive. Oh!
82%. That was a respectable guess.
Yeah, nice shoes are expensive.
Get my own
And
gender.
sorry, no points.
Nice shoes are expensive. The ones I got, the ones I have now are $120.
I am.
Oh, here's one we've been
the
especially
least
interested in.
womanly
Don't ask why.
woman, you know.
Oh, my $120 shoes are like running shoes, and they're men's shoes.
What percentage of people have mistaken mannequins for real people? 29%. What do you think?
I imagine like from the back.
Yeah, or from a
Vote is higher.
distance.
Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh,
56%. You get points, but barely.
I should have doubled down. Damn it.
yeah, if you doubled down, you could have gotten
Here's
even
some
more
points.
points. Well, you're back in the lead, so how does that feel?
Next up.
Believe it.
No, it's not a euphemism. What percentage of people have touched camels?
I mean, I've touched a giraffe.
I mean, I have pretty big feet too, so yeah.
Yeah, so do I. My feet are wide is the problem. That's why I wear men's shoes.
30%.
My mom
Okay,
wanted me
higher
to,
or lower?
Mom wanted me to get some nice shoes that would last
Going
me a
with
long
lower.
time, which
And
is
The
like,
Surveil
question.
says-
What kind of question is that?
45%. If I ever touch one, I hope it's tender.
no. But again, I've
that ain't
touched
right.
a
Look at
giraffe.
'em
I've had my hand get licked by a giraffe.
It's time for the final round. By mining social media, we found the most
Final
popular
round.
answers to this
I like
question.
the final round, I guess.
What's the first city that comes to
too.
mind when people think of Europe? Let's take a look at the board.
Oh well, let's hope all is
You
gonna
get
be
3
fucking
guesses.
easy.
Try to pick the most popular
France
answers
and
to get
England
the most
aren't
points.
cities.
Ready,
They're
go.
countries.
Let's see what answers you chose.
Oh, wonderful.
And what are the most
The
popular
number one
answers?
is gonna be fucking easy.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I actually live
Now
quite
let's
close
see
to
those
London.
final scores.
Okay, dear.
Believe it.
And Mitchin wins.
Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
You've won a game that should probably be illegal.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
3,
Let's go again.
1.
Hello again. Let's boot up Surveillance Pro for another game of Espionage. Who's up first?
That reminds me of when I went to see
Typey.
it was this stage show, and it had this one like scene had a bunch of dogs
What
in
percentage
it.
of people have worked on farms for at least one day?
So there was like this little teeny tiny poodle jumping through hoops, and they had them all lined up by size.
I hear that's a common work experience.
Okay,
in
we
schools,
have a guess.
right?
69%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Lower it is. Okay, right answer is
Also ignore that. That was completely unintentional.
41%.
69.
And no, working at a food co-op in Brooklyn doesn't count.
Ah, less than I thought.
Hey, you got something?
Here's some points.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I guess
Okay,
I just
who's up
remember
next?
the little tiny poodle.
Let's see if the computer reads this as bass or bass.
Tiny poo.
What percentage of people in the past year have been inside Bass Pro Shops at least 6 times?
I've only been inside a Bass Pro Shop once in my life.
19%. What do you think?
Very little, I would
Believe
say.
it.
Gotcha.
Believe it.
Yeah.
Lower.
And
the
I'm gonna
correct
be
answer is
honest, it was kind of comfortable inside.
1%.
Inside there.
Yeah, those 1%ers in their Bass Pro Shops.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice job. I've got some points for you.
And you're almost all caught up to me now.
Next up.
Believe it.
Okay, here's your chance to clean up.
So,
What percentage of people currently have fancy soap in their bathrooms?
I mean, fancy soap ain't too hard to come by.
yeah. Me, though, I just have a regular,
57%.
bar of
Okay,
soap.
higher or lower? You're saying higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 23%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points.
Neither of us got points for
And
that.
since you were wrong, let's keep moving.
Wonderful.
Who's next? Sit.
Oh my
Stay.
God!
Answer question. What percentage of people have watched a film in the Air Bud franchise in its entirety? 26%. What do you think?
The first Air Bud was fine. Then they introduced the buddies.
Believe it.
Going with
Believe it.
lower. And Surveil says 39%.
I heard
haven't
I
seen
heard
them.
the
I'm holding
dogs
out for
on
the
the
Broadway
sets of those
musical.
films actually got hurt, so yeah.
And that ain't right. You'll get them next time.
Anyway,
We made
round
it
two.
through round 1. Let's peek at the scores.
Believe it.
I got one of those, except it was shaped like
Round
a ghost.
2, here we come.
Mitchan?
Okay, who's first?
Yeah.
You just got really quiet is all.
Okay, computer.
I
what do you have for this one?
I just don't know how to respond to what you just said, so.
Oh, trampolines!
What percentage of people
I like
have sustained
trampolines.
trampoline-related injuries?
Trampoline
Minor or
related
major?
injury, that happens a lot.
Oh, that happened to me once!
Got it. 60%. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower.
Once, okay, a bit of a story time while we do this. Once my friend,
Going
when
with
I was
higher.
younger, my friend
Okay,
and I were
let's
playing
see
on
the
a
right answer.
trampoline, and, we accidentally bumped into each other and
31%.
she hit me in the eye.
Solidly mediocre.
Lawyers.
Yeah,
And
it
sorry,
happened.
no points.
I got this. I
Next
got
up.
this. Smite.
I don't know. How about...
It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I actually turned on one view.
What
It's alright,
percentage of people
I
have
got
posed
rid of
for
them, don't
pictures
worry.
doing comical poses with statues?
Don't lie about this,
74%.
guys.
Okay,
This
higher
is
or lower?
hilarious. We all know it.
Yes. Sadly, I think people had been lying.
Low
So.
is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Whoa!
69%. Ooh, just a few percentage points off. Well done.
Oh my god.
69%.
Smart, yes.
Oh my
2 points.
god.
Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
Oh, well
Ooh, I remember seeing
done.
good surveillance for this yesterday.
Clip that.
Oh yeah, somebody needs to clip that. How do I?
Given a choice between carpet, wood, and stone, what percentage of people prefer wood flooring in a home?
Fun fact, stone flooring can apparently also refer to tile, so...
Yeah, wood flooring is good.
77%.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think a lot of people like wood
Vote is
flooring.
higher. And the
I
correct
like wood
answer
flooring.
is 56%. Not too good, not too bad, just okay.
I must admit,
that
my
ain't
favorite
right.
type
You'll
of
get 'em
flooring
next
is carpet.
Next up. All right, I have a good one. When snapping photos, what percentage of people use standalone cameras?
Not too many.
27%. Okay, higher or lower?
Oh! Oh, you clipped
Did you clip it, cheese?
Believe it.
Lower
Believe
it is. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Who fucking uses standalone
9%.
cameras anymore?
That's what we call
Nobody,
the ballpark.
apparently. Oh, you should have doubled down, though.
Nice
I
job.
should have, but
I've
I-
got some points for you.
But you were playing it safe. I get you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Final round time, boys.
We let the computer scour petabytes of data to find the most popular answers to this question. Besides the eyes, which part of the human face do people find sexiest? And here are the most popular answers. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Good luck!
Is your hair really part of your face? I guess it is part of your head. Yes, nothing's
let's see what you
sexier
picked.
than some teeth, am I right?
Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
There's a reason kissing with tongues is a thing.
Yeah.
Smiling's sexy, it's cute.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on how you do it. It can be either or.
Let's see who's the head honcho.
Believe it.
I won this round. It was really the statue question.
Congratulations!
Also,
As
the
a bonus
dog's
prize, I'll tell you which presidents were really robots.
face. Dog's face. I think it was the statues question that won that one for me. You know? Okay, you wanna go again?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, the building is just marked government.
Good to see you again. I mean, we always see you, but you know what I mean.
Brilliant.
Time for more Espionage! Let's start with you.
The whole theme of this game is meant to be satirical. I'm guessing.
What percentage of people are excellent frisbee throwers? We have an answer. 32%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower?
I don't really how you can gauge someone's skill at throwing.
Believe it.
Going with lower. Okay,
Anyone who
let's see
says
the
that
right
they
answer.
are is a fucking liar.
Yes! Yes,
9%.
Quartz robotic hummingbird!
Sounds about right. If I have to pick one more frisbee out of my potato salad at the park,
Okay, that I can. Okay, that I can get behind.
points for
Like,
you.
you know,
3 days
it
to
was
make.
any more than 10%, then you know people are
who's
lying.
next?
It took him 3 days to make that potato salad.
Let's see.
3
what would be
days!
good? How about this?
Ew! I don't want to drink fish juice.
What percentage of people can play a musical instrument?
I don't want to drink fish juice.
The kazoo is a musical instrument, right?
I think a
68%.
kazoo
What do you
counts.
The vote is lower. And Surveil says 56%. That was a respectable guess.
Even a fucking moron can play kazoo.
Nice job. I've got some points for
The
you.
kazoo is the easiest musical instrument.
Next up,
Probably because
what
it's
should I
designed
search
to
for in
be
the old
simple.
Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know.
Neighbors.
When seeing their neighbors in passing, what percentage of people normally do not greet them using their first names? 27%. Okay, higher or lower?
I mean, I've seen.
Believe it.
I
You're
don't
saying
actually.
higher.
I don't actually
Okay,
know
right
my
answer
neighbors'
is
names.
Oh, you're right.
63%. I prefer to say, hello, person I hate running into. Have a nice day. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
Cacao! Sorry, I really like that word. What percentage of people prefer dark chocolate over milk chocolate?
I want to hope the answer is low.
What I say is, I don't care if it's milk,
21%.
dark or white.
What do you think?
All chocolate. I want to say it's a
The
little
vote
higher.
is higher.
I-
Now let's get
I-
to the right answer.
I don't really like dark chocolate all that much.
38%. Yeah,
Personally,
okay. That'll get
my
you some
favorite
points.
is white chocolate, just because I like how sweet it is.
Well done. You get points.
Well, at least it's not a majority.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That's
Oh,
it for round
it's a
one.
cat
Let's take a look at the scores.
Cat!
Believe it.
I've been
Onward to
waiting to
round
see
two, where things
this,
work
and
a
we
little
got it
differently,
on
but I'll get to that in a
stream.
bit. Who's up first? I'm going to search for...
Yeah, a lot of people think dark chocolate is too bitter.
I mean, I'm one of those people.
What percentage of
Yeah.
people, upon answering the phone and realizing it's a telemarketer, hang up immediately? Okay, we have a guess. 62%. Now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
Believe it.
Going
Believe
with
it.
higher. And the correct answer is
Ah!
I did
66%.
much higher.
I've got big points for that
I
guess.
shouldn't have doubled down.
Ah, that's too bad. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 50%.
Is that why
or more.
telemarketers are still a thing?
guess.
Next up,
Believe it.
There's just enough people are
you
fucking
got your haircut.
idiots.
Just the one? Haha, good one, Grandpa. What percentage of people at any time in their lives have cried after bad haircuts?
So this like includes if they were if this happened when they were a child. So
Yeah, probably higher if it happened when they
65%.
were a child.
Okay,
probably.
higher or
yeah,
lower?
I'm gonna say a
Gotcha.
little lower.
And Surveil says 24%. As for me, I had a reverse mohawk once.
Liars.
Here's some points.
I guess the reverse mohawk.
Who's next?
I thought that was just the
Ooh,
thing
the
that
president asked
Vinny
us to look this up
invented.
yesterday.
No, that's the thing.
What percentage of people have thrown darts in the past year? 49%.
Darts are pretty popular in pubs.
What do you think?
Yeah.
If we're really talking worldwide, it should be higher, but let's see.
Believe
Yeah.
it.
The vote
Believe it.
is higher. Okay, right answer is 35%.
Yeah, I think this
In the
is
past year, the
centralized
same
to
percentage of people
US.
have been tossed out of dive bars. No
Yeah,
correlation. though.
global bullshit.
And since you were wrong, let's keep moving. Okay, who's up next?
Believe it.
I'm actually very surprised
I
that
don't
people
know.
aren't
How
like
about-
aren't heading to this
What
I'm
percentage
heading
of
to
people
the
work in
stream.
offices where people use balls as chairs?
because we're playing espionage. Because like the audience feature is actually really cool.
Yeah.
16%. Okay, higher or lower?
I'm sorry, game, but I don't actually believe that this is a
The
thing.
vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right
I don't
answer.
Cannot be
believe-
real. This cannot be real.
13%. Dang, you nailed that guess. Smart, yes. Here's your points.
Apparently, it's real.
Apparently it's a thing!
It's
Thank
time for
God
the
it's
final
not
round.
widespread!
Through totally legal means, we found the most popular answers to this question. What breed of dog would people least like to meet in a dark alley? Now let's see the answers.
No, you would like to.
You have 3
meet
chances
all
to
of
pick the
them.
most popular answers
Yeah.
on the board. Ready, go!
Chow Chow, why are people afraid of Chow Chows?
They're adorable. I can imagine being scared of like pit bulls and Rottweilers though.
Yeah, no, I missed.
All right, let's see what everyone picked.
And Chihuahuas.
I meant to click Chihuahua,
Now
yeah.
let's take a look at the results.
Yeah, see, Chow Chows and Poodles aren't scary.
I don't know what a Doberman is.
It's kind of like the dog, it's kind of like this dog in the game, actually.
Who's my hero? It's
Ah, okay.
Believe it.
Yeah, that sort of dog. That sort of dog can look intimidating. So, yeah.
Congratulations!
Aw,
You seem to know
I think
everyone's
their tongues
secrets.
are cute.
Remind me never to cross you.
Three, two, one.
Go again.
The subliminal messaging worked. You're back for another game of espionage. First up. Let's
I
see,
personally
what
wouldn't
would
want to run
be
into a
good?
Chihuahua because
How
I
about this?
hear those dogs can be vicious when angry.
Yeah.
What percentage of people keep end-of-year holiday cards on display for weeks or months after New Year's?
You know, it's funny how this is talking about holiday spirit where I just have
Okay,
Christmas on my
got
mind and
it.
it's not even Halloween yet.
We have an answer. 5%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower?
Believe it.
You're saying
In some
higher.
places it's
And
tradition
Surveil
to
says
keep keep those on display until the end of
20%.
January.
I
though.
love the holiday cards from my bank. I display them in my recycling bin.
Simon?
Nice
Yeah?
job. I've got some points.
Yeah,
for you.
sorry, I was worried that we might have disconnected.
No,
Next
we're
up.
still going.
Be leaving.
Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why.
This stream is just turned into. The stream is just turned into.
What percentage of people have worn
wow.
bathing suits under their clothes because they were out of
What
underwear?
percentage of people have worn bathing suits under their clothes because they were out of underwear? I have worn the bathing suit under my clothes, but not because I was out of underwear.
Here's one we've been especially interested
13%.
in.
When-
Swimwear.
What do you think?
Yeah, like, I've worn
Oh, you look lower. And the correct
my
answer is-
swimsuit under my clothes whenever I
23%.
knew that I was gonna go
Four
swimming.
words for this problem. Do your
You know?
f***ing laundry.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to see what he had to say about that.
And sorry, no points.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty common to wear your
Okay,
swimsuit under
who's
your
up
clothes
next?
if you're going to be going to a pool.
Yeah,
All right, I have a good one.
you get it.
Pockets that are hot.
Hot pocket.
They
What
could.
percentage
They
of people
couldn't
have eaten a
legally
Hot
say
Pocket
hot
in the past
pocket.
Yeah, they did so anyway.
38%. Okay, higher or lower?
I want to say higher. Hot pockets are
Leave it.
popular, I
Going
believe.
with higher.
I wouldn't
Now
know
let's get to the
because,
right answer.
I'm from the UK, but
18%. Only 18? What a bunch of snobs.
what kind of people are
And
they?
that ain't right.
Oh.
You'll get them next time.
Are they collecting this data from?
Entitlement runs rampant
Who's
these
next?
days.
Be leaving.
Okay, computer. What do you have for this
Like,
one?
what? You think you're too good? Oh, wonderful.
What percentage of people have been
was
seriously
about to
turned
go
on by
on-
cartoon characters?
I was about to go on a rant about hot pockets, and this question comes up.
I mean, knowing the internet, a lot of people.
Yeah.
70%.
I know you want me to pick
What do
a
you
funny
think?
number, but I'm not
I
going to
know
do
what you
that.
wanted. I know what
Vote
you
in.
guys. We all wanted
Okay,
it.
let's see the right
but
answer.
I didn't do it.
55%. Let's be honest. We're all talking about Jessica Rabbit.
Only 55, yeah, bullshit.
And since you were wrong,
What
let's
has
keep
this
moving.
stream become?
I've been on DeviantArt long enough to know.
Let's see where things stand after round one.
Be leaving.
Time for
Well,
round
you are
two.
in first, you can.
Let's start with you. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Meat omelet. Mystery meat!
When given the choice of Superman's X-ray vision or his ability to fly, what percentage of people would choose flight?
Reminds me about that chicken on rice video.
Got it. 54%. Time to
Yeah,
guess if the
there's
actual
one.
percentage is higher or lower.
Be leaving. Be
Going
I'd
with
say much higher,
And
to
the
be
correct
honest.
answer is
Woo!
83%. I've seen worse guesses.
83%. I mean, what's not to like
job.
about flight?
Double points for guessing much
Yeah.
higher.
X-ray vision is only good in certain situations.
Okay, who's
flight
up
would
next?
be good anytime.
Be leaving.
We've collected data about everything, even this.
Resto. I'm sorry, I can't argue with that.
What percentage of people have urinated in bottles to avoid stopping during road trips?
I want this to be low.
18%.
Unfortunately,
Okay, higher or lower?
I think I remember what the answer is.
You're saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%. Bit of advice, do not try this with a lemonade bottle. I learned that lesson the hard
Why?
way.
I remember it being higher than that, but
Ugh,
okay.
I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down.
Why would you do this?
Next up.
Why?
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this?
We can't escape the piss cup no matter what.
What percentage of people always
piss
return to
cup
their
is
cars
funny
before
'cause it's
parking meters
fiction.
expire? 22%.
Just
What do you
saying,
think?
we can't escape from piss no matter what we do.
Whether we like it or not.
We've been playing Trivia Murder Party tonight.
Running out of time.
this to be higher.
Believe it.
Going with higher. Okay, right answer is
Oh, it is higher.
48%. That, my friends, is the
should've
definition
doubled
of
down.
anal
Good.
retentive. Well done. You get points. Who's next?
Believe
Wow,
it.
I'm sucking at this round.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday.
Prizes.
What percentage of people have successfully
What
retrieved
percentage of
prizes
people
from one of those
successfully
claw
retrieve
machines?
Prizes from one of those claw machines.
I mean,
there are some prize every time claw machines.
yeah.
67%. Okay,
There are some
higher
plates
or
on your
lower?
win prize machines.
Yeah.
Lower it is. Now let's get to the right answer. 69%. 2% off. That'll get you some serious points.
69%.
And sorry, no points.
69.
Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. What do people find to be the most annoying habit in a sleep partner? Let's see what we
Annoying
have.
habit in sleep partner.
But choose carefully. Only the 3 most popular answers are worth points.
I hate to tell
Good
you, but
luck.
everyone radiates heat.
Yeah. I think you might not want a sleep partner. If that's the problem.
Yeah. If you have that problem, you may want your own bed.
Okay, let's see what you picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers.
Of course, the top one is snoring.
Who's that special someone?
Believe it.
Yay!
Wow, you played this game like 87% of people wish they could, and only 21% of them could ever hope to.
Alright, well, you want to do one more round?
One more round? Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I don't want the stream to be too short tonight.
Sure,
though,
it's your tax
so-
dollars. Let's start another game of
Yeah,
Yes,
if we did have a third player, that would
Who's up
make things
first?
a lot easier.
Yeah.
I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this.
Sorry, sandwich crusts.
Sandwich crust.
What percentage of people regularly cut off or avoid eating the crust on their sandwiches?
I typically avoid eating the crust on my sandwiches.
I do too.
Got it.
I want to say this is
57%.
slightly above
Now it's your turn.
average.
Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower?
I think it's a little lower.
The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer.
Oh!
13%. Well, everyone has to find a way to take the edge off.
What?
Nice job.
Fucking
I've got
excuse
some points
me?
for you. Okay, who's up
Okay.
next?
What?
I don't know. How about... What percentage of women have more pairs of dress shoes than close
What percentage
friends?
of women have more pairs of dress shoes than close friends? I swear to God, if this is
10%.
high,
What do you think?
I'm just...
Only the really petty bitches. If this is high, we're ending the stream right now.
Believe it.
Going with
Believe it.
lower. And the correct
No,
answer
no,
is
We're not.
38%. Of course, for some women, closet space could be a limiting factor.
I mean, it's not the majority, I guess.
And that ain't right. You'll get them next time.
Dude,
Next up.
listen.
Believe it.
Ooh,
Is that
this
all you
gonna
care
be good.
about? Is shoes all you care about? How much fucking shoes do you have?
What percentage of
And
people
how can
have
you
gone
value
skinny
them more
dipping?
than your friends? You disgust me.
Excuse me, that's my job, Metchan. I'm the one who rants on this stream. No, I'm sorry.
I imagine most people are too shy to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, higher or lower?
I'm sorry. Things got too tense in here. I had
Vote
to
is
lower the
higher.
tension
And
somehow.
Surveil says
Yeah. So I just...
48%. You'd be surprised how useful this information is.
People are bolder than I thought.
What the hell?
Mark, yes. Here's your points.
Guys, when I said higher, I
Who's
meant
next?
like 1 or 2 percentage points higher.
Jesus.
Close your eyes.
fucking
Imagine you're at the
Christ.
DMV. What percentage of people have misrepresented their weight on driver's licenses, even to a small degree?
Yep.
68%. What do you think?
Believe it.
Yeah,
Going
this
with
is
higher.
this.
And Surveil says
Maybe not even on purpose, you know.
50%. Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats.
50
job.
exactly.
50%. Exactly 50%. Huh.
Oh.
And since you were wrong, let's keep moving.
I'm sorry,
Right.
Metchan. You're not getting anything yet.
That's
That's
okay.
it for round one.
Think of
Let's
it as
take a look
payback.
at the scores.
Believe it.
You won a couple rounds though,
Not
so
bad, but
that's...
things are a little different in round two. I'll explain as we go.
How do you make a bed of liquid?
Okay, who's first?
Like,
Bed
like,
of liquid.
You
I'm
collected
not
data
even
about
talking
everything,
about, like,
even this.
at least in a water mattress it's contained. You need something to contain the liquid.
When consuming a canned beverage, what percentage of people
Corn's
usually
pizza.
fiddle with the little pop-top thingy from the top of the can, but don't remove it?
Shrimp pizza.
That is so oddly specific, but I feel it. So I'm gonna guess a little
Okay,
high.
we have a guess. 60%. What do you think? Is the correct answer higher or lower? You're saying higher. And Surveil
I mean, I
says
guess it depends on how long your nails are.
Yeah.
43%.
If they're too
Which
long or too
disproves the theory
short,
that if you
then
play with something long enough, it falls off. Mom.
because mine are too short.
My dog
And that ain't
brain.
right. You'll get them next time.
My dog brain related to that hard.
Okay, who's up next? Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people assemble jigsaw puzzles by going outside in?
Ah, this is very common, actually.
Yeah,
74%.
that's actually very common.
Okay,
You start
higher
with the
or lower?
corners and then the edges, and then you go in. I want to get slightly lower because I know that some
Believe it.
people are
Gotcha.
idiots.
Lower. Now
Yeah.
let's get to the right answer. 87%. That's what we call...
Wow!
Whoa!
People are smarter than I thought. Nice.
And sorry, no points. Next up.
Believe it.
Ooh, I remember
I love how
seeing
the
good
stream
surveillance for
just
this
ended up
yesterday.
becoming two girls just rant about stuff. Well, when they're brought up in
What percentage of people
espionage.
have written on bathroom stalls sometime in their lives? $52%.
I did once.
What do you
I
think?
admit it.
Going with
Cement?
higher.
Yeah.
And the correct answer is...
Sorry, you got really quiet.
46%. And trust me, those phone numbers do not always lead to a good time.
Close enough.
Yeah. Oh! You're catching
And
up!
since you were wrong, let's keep moving.
You're getting some points!
Yeah!
Okay,
Well, that's
who's up
what I
next?
like to see.
There you go.
Shh. I'm about to ask a question.
Alright.
What percentage of people currently have library cards?
I think a lot of people do.
81%.
You know,
Okay, higher or lower?
libraries are really convenient.
I want to guess a little
Be
lower
leaving.
than that.
Be
Vote
leaving.
is lower. Okay, right answer is 55%. That's more readers than I thought.
I should
Bravo.
double down. Still, you know,
Here's some points.
Yeah.
that is higher than.
It's time for the final round. By hacking hundreds
Ooh,
of cell
the
phones, we
final
found the
round
most
will
popular
make
answers
this.
to this question.
Alright,
The
guys.
final
Which
round.
fandom do the most
Gonna
people
win this.
identify? All right, let's see the answers. But only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go!
Somehow I think Game of Thrones fans is high up there.
Yeah.
The other ones I think are Potterheads and Star Wars
Let's
fans.
see what answers you chose. And what are the most popular answers?
You beat me! You beat me!
Really? People really like Doctor Who that much?
Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is
Man,
it? It's...
I thought that fandom kind of shrunk, but
Be leaving.
you won, Metin! Damn, that was a hell of a comeback!
Hey, you're a winner! Tell you
Yeah,
what, no federal income
holy
tax for the next
shit.
3 years.
Well, we're 47 minutes into the stream. What should we do now?
Let's end it off with some talking time.
Alright. Let me get my stuff set up for that 1 second. I gotta bring up VTube Studio.
Do you still have the image for me?
I do.
Yay!
So, yeah. First things first. We're gonna bring up the music because I can talk. I can have the music and talk. Okay, so come on, you can do it. There we go. So, what'd you guys think of the stream tonight?
I had a lot of fun.
I did too. Let's see, I've got it so. Ah, here it is. Surprise! Let me just connect to my computer. And since I'm not alone, here she is, my buddy Metin.
Yay!
I actually have 2 of you! Whoops!
Yay, I've been cloned.
Let's just send the Metin clone backstage. Yeah, that was a pretty fun stream, I feel. I'm sorry we didn't get to play Quick Blast tonight.
It's okay.
But yeah.
I really like Quick Push, but I also really like espionage, so I was happy to just play that with you.
Yeah. What else have I been up to? I haven't really been up to much recently, but after I finished Bomberman Hero, there's something I really want to stream, but it's embarrassing to say what it is.
Go for it, don't worry. It's a nostalgia thing.
I have, when I was a kid, there were 2 Hamtaro games that I owned and I loved, and I'd really love to stream one of them for you guys.
I would like to see that personally.
Man, this is a game that I've beaten 100 times over, but apparently I still don't know anything about it. Did you know there was a hidden minigame that you could only unlock by, linking up to people with a link cable 50 times?
That is one well-hidden secret.
Yeah! That's a hell of a way to hide a secret. I'm an adult now, but I still enjoy Hamtaro, and you guys, I'm gonna admit this, because I'm 5 years old at heart, but one of my favorite things to do is to make the characters swear. I don't know why. But just... I'm not normally a fan of that kind of thing, but for some reason typing fuck in a kid's game is really funny to me. That's funny because I'm actually having pulled pork for dinner tonight. Yeah, that's what my stepdad's making. Finish Bomberman Hero. We didn't finish Pokemon Sapphire, I know, but we did finish a little spot on my screen. We did finish Sonic Adventure 2, despite the Bio Lizard completely destroying me, like mentally.
I am Harry Buster.
Oh man. I like how Harry Buster is just now an inside joke. just between the 5 of us. Yes, those of you who are in the super special private Susumu Club will actually get to see one of those games that I want to stream tonight. I want to explain. No, I should explain this to you off stream because I don't think this is something that the person wants. Well, I don't know if Quartz is okay with me saying it publicly. It's the thing. So it's about why I haven't tried to bring her into the group yet.
So is this something personal for her, or?
She just prefers to be solo.
Yeah. So she's a very introverted person. That's understandable.
But it's okay. She'll always have me. I'm never leaving you. You get the point. You get the point.
Yandere Susumu.
No,
Yandere Susumu ASMR.
No, wait. I don't. There's one thing I need. I need for that. I'm never letting you go. I'm never letting you go. It's attached to my lip. It's not attached. Hold on. I need to fix that. Oh. Need to fix that. One sec. One second. Need to fix that. Okay, now it should be attached to my hand. I'm letting you go, chat. One pixel of the gun got attached to my lip. Oh, man.
That, please.
I was trying to do the thing and then I was like, oh god, the gun's not in my hand. It's syncing up with my mouth. Oh man. I really love having you guys on my stream. It descends into complete chaos. And that's the kind of thing that I live for.
I think soon I'm actually gonna do like a little test stream because I haven't tried to stream Minecraft ever since I got my new computer. So I want to do like a little like test stream to see if I can with this. Because I couldn't with my last one.
Alright.
The thing that makes me unsure about it is because I hear it's like a Java thing.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm sorry if you guys. I'm sorry a lot of you guys couldn't come to the stream, but it's okay. We're gonna hang out and do stuff after, so. So don't feel too bad about not being able to make it tonight. Actually, no, I don't want you guys to feel bad at all.
Yeah, don't feel bad.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close to the hour mark, and I really don't have anything else to say or do for tonight, so I think we're gonna call it here.
Yeah.
Well, say bye, Mitchan.
Bye.
Later, guys. There we go. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.